this marked 1 week since surgery. As you saw, I've got the ice machine going, so I'm doing that pretty much every day, 5-6 times a day. And it basically just pumps freezing cold water and compresses the knee at the same time, just to get the swelling down. After the first week, pain's been pretty bad. They did quite a bit of digging around the knee, so it's really quite swollen at the moment, as you can see on the screen. In terms of the pain, I've got lots of pain meds, but you know, some days better than others. Plan now is get the range of motion back, get the knee bending and fully extending with the physiotherapy, and then hopefully make a return to some level of exercise.
At the moment, just using this as a good opportunity to get some work done before going back in January. And yeah, just essentially sitting here, this is the ice machine that pumps freezing cold ice water and compresses the knee, so it's like a sleeve, and it's been helping massively with the inflammation. Good chance as well to get cut up with the doggo. This week's also marked my first walk since the surgery. I was able to go out in the crutches and do a little bit, and of course it had to be uploaded to Strava, because if it's not on Strava it never happened. And it was nice to get out, but the pain is still quite a big issue, so it's just walking and trying to minimize the pain that does happen when walking. But I think this marks quite a significant change now in terms of how I can build from being able to walk, adapting the physiotherapy, building it all up to ultimately then start jogging, start cycling, start swimming, and keeping it all moving forwards. As I've been pretty restricted in terms of movement, I have been able to do push-ups, so I've been somewhat spamming them in the living room just to keep the upper body strength taken over in the meantime, and it's been nice to have a bit of rest. Physiotherapy at the moment is still pretty limited in terms of the exercises that I can do, with the surgery having been so recently. But this week, it's just been trying to get the movement back in, keep the quads activated and not seizing up too much. So what this entails is kind of 10 seconds of contracting the quads, trying to push the knee down into the ground, and then straight leg raises just to keep all the quads and the muscles around the hips active and moving. Usually do 4 sets of these in one session and do 3 or 4 sessions a day.
So that is week 1 completed after the surgery. Not feeling too bad. The pain's really quite an issue, and I'm looking forward to having that start to come down over the next week or 2. But I appreciate it as a process, so not trying to rush it. In terms of what's happening this next week, as Christmas and the New Year have come to an end, going to be heading back to London for university and med school, where life will then continue. Aside from this, looking to get back into the gym, so I'll have my first gym session back, which will be really good. It'll be pretty much just upper body, as well as some physio exercises that I have at the moment. I will also be seeing my physiotherapist and my surgeon again, where I'll get the stitches taken out my knee, all these plasters and the dressings taken off and changed. So it'll be nice to not have 6 or 7 plasters hanging off of the leg. But I am looking forward to getting back, getting into a routine, as I find for me routine is really important for managing my own mental health, as well as how I can manage my days. I like to be very on top of what I'm doing exactly every minute of every day, so it'll be nice to have that back in life. And I hope everyone's had a really nice Christmas and New Year's, and are looking forward to starting back. And I just want to say thank you all so much for following the journey so far. It's going to be a long one, but it's going to be really good. And if you want to keep following, make sure to hit the subscribe button. If you've got any questions or want to email me, all my information's down in the description. But I hope you're all well. Check in on a mate.